Hi guys, James here from Hot Tags Cold Takes. This is a special bonus episode. Today we recorded episode 3, and as future past me is about to explain to you, we've changed the game here at Hot Tags Cold Takes. We've changed how we do things. But what we wanted to do is bring you this mini bonus episode because we left so much on the cutting room floor that we couldn't just leave it there. We had to bring it to you. This is a little tester of some of the Spanish you're going to get. This week's episode is going to be all about bashing AEW, but before we get to that, here is some other stuff that is a little bit of a bonus just for you. Please enjoy.
Let's go!
They say, y'all ready? Hot tags, cold takes, we tag in. The world shakes from the couch to the cage. Two friends about to change the game. Hot tags, cold takes, whoa. Every rant, every joke, shock the world with the madness from our mouths. Press play, let the countdown start now.
Nick, we're back.
Let the countdown start now.
We are live again, this time in your ears, not on your screens.
Ears only. What does that mean for the world, Nick? Because we've come. I'm earlier too. Normally it's every month. Well, I say normally as if I've been doing this for 10 years. We're coming earlier, so should I tell our 7 fans what's going on here?
I just want to point out that coming early is not a problem, everyone there. There's no
No,
problem
you have
if you
to
come
believe
early.
yourself. Listen, as long as everyone's smiling at the end, doesn't matter how long it takes. That's the most important thing in the world. Episode 3 is coming to you from your ears only. So going forward, we're going to be branching out from 1 to 2 episodes a month. One of them will be visual, one of them will be audio, and this is the audio version. And as hopefully you heard from the intro, we're going to hopefully have a little bit of fun here today, Nick, and I'm kind of ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Oh, I'm absolutely ready. Today.
No, I said, are you ready?
James, are you asking me?
I'm telling you, you have to be. There's no choice.
James.
Yeah.
Get the tables.
You wear glasses?
I do wear glasses.
And I'm bald? Oh my gosh, we're actually right. Okay. There's one other minor difference, but we're not getting into that one. Right, okay, Nick. We're going to talk. We said in the intro we're going to talk about AEW, and I have a game as well. It's not really a game, but I have something for you at the end of the episode that we're going to do. It's a bit of who's more popular, right? So we're going to do that at the end of the episode. Can I ask everybody who's listening, please, if you're listening to us on Spotify, give us a 5-star review. If you're listening to it on YouTube or you're catching one of these clips on our social media, please give us a like, a subscribe, and a follow. We really, really appreciate your support. Even if you don't like us, just do it anyway for the crack. We would really appreciate that. Nick, shall we start with some of the basics? We'll just cover some WWE stuff before we get into what we're really here for today.
We will, but I thought you were teasing me a wee bit there when you said you had a present and a gift for me. I thought it was, for the listeners who watched on that last episode, on episode 2, when I had my list of demand thousands. I thought you had my list. I thought you had my demands. But
okay, well, I have an update. I can give you an update. I've collected 17 pence in coppers towards the millions of human monies that you wanted.
Okay.
I am still in a spinny chair, and I have spun it several times today. So we're taking that off. And in terms of teaching you how to swim, I've collected 2 breeze blocks and a rope. So we're going to tie them to our shoes, and then I'm told that that's how you learn how to swim. Because, or is that the opposite? Is that murder?
Fuck, sure, we'll move on from that. There, we'll work it out another time, James.
We'll work it out. Well, we're getting there. We're 17p, close to your millions of monies.
We are. But we're another episode in, so we're probably another 17p after this. Who knows?
Listen, we can only try to collect the 17p's. I stole one of them. I stole 5p of it off my daughter, so it's okay. Don't worry too much about that. Nick, let's get in. We have a lot of Spanish planned for today's episode, but I want to get into some slightly non-Spanish at the start so we can cover everything off, and then we can just let the reigns, the Roman reigns go, the Ramen reigns, whatever he's called these days, loose. I want to talk about what you got a problem?
I do. I've got a problem, brother. We're going to leg drop you right now. I'm going to throw you around. I'm going to hit you with that big boot. And I'm going to hit the leg drop, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I just want to point out to the listeners here, Jiminy Cricket, that Jables, that we do talk Spanish. We've mentioned the term Spanish before, and they don't know what it is. And today will be a very big insight on what we mean when we say Spanish. So if you have
And it's
been listening, and if you're a returning listener, and you're following us right now, then really enjoy the Spanish, the level of El Español that we will be delivering to you today, and hopefully one day you'll be able to speak, as good, if not better, Spanish than us.
people need to understand it's not even about Spanish or the Spanish people. Look, listen, I have nothing wrong with the Spanish people, but it is a little bit
I like
Spanish.
paella.
Arriba. Listen, it's beautiful in its heart, and we hope today is the episode where we debut some serious levels of Spaniardo. I've seen your notes as you were typing them in before today's show, and I cannot believe how excited I am for some of the things that we're going to talk about today. It's going to be mental. TK is going to have to reel about 15 fat ones to get through this episode, let me tell you. Right.
I just want to point out, James, today could be the day that hot tags, cold takes could get cancelled. But again,
this could be 3 and out. It could be 3 and out.
It could be. Dear. Then we'll just come back as cold takes, hot tags, and it'll not make a difference.
No one would even know.
We've lost James. I think we've lost James there, folks. I think he's died.
Can you hear?
He's back. Oh, I can hear him.
Yeah, I was just saying that I'll wear glasses and you can shave your head, and we'll come back as cold tags, hot takes.
That works brilliantly for me.
You know what I mean? We're literally in a position where we can rebrand this 57,000 ways. Cold, hot tags, takes. There we go. We're up now. We can get cancelled 3 times now.
It's the magic number, James.
3 cancellations, and then maybe society will have healed itself for the forthcoming of
the exact same number of us on this podcast. That's sure.
4.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Let's get the WWE stuff out of the way. I was messaging you at the time Monday Night Raw last week. If you're listening to this, sorry, it's going to be, I believe, a Wednesday. We're recording this on a Monday morning before tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, so we're talking about a week prior in your mind. So it's a week prior minus a week, take away 3 days, minus 10 days is the day that it happened. So according to us, the most recent Raw event was Bork Laser, OBA FEMI, and Tyler Black were in the ring together. Sorry, Seth Rollins. Do you remember we done some videos about AEW Revolution? I'm not going to get into this because we're going to talk about this in a minute. We done some videos about AEW Revolution. And I thought, actually, there was a couple of decent things, something worth talking about there. A little bit of stupidity with people sticking needles in their face because, who doesn't need to see that? Of course, that's what every young wrestling fan aspires to be. WWE blew them out of the water in 12 minutes and 56 seconds last Monday. Am I right?
I mean, you're 1,000% right. I mean, AEW couldn't even do that in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. How long have they been going now? They're bringing in all these ex-WWE guys, and they still can't do it. I mean, they thought they had their moment with all that nonsense that they did at Revolution, and they didn't. I mean, Brock Lesnar and Femi Oba, I mean, they stole the show. There's not going to be a bigger match like that alone. Like them 2 guys alone are bigger than AEW itself. I mean, I know Femi's only on the scene,
and he just marches down to that ring like just a big wow, and then like
he's just looking a cup of coffee, James.
He just wants a wee cup. If anybody's actually, you can go back on our socials. The first ever actual video we did was Nick doing OBA FEMI's entrance.
I want to share a funny story actually about that. Actually, that it's just come to my mind.
It's not funny.
It's absolutely Spanish, is what it is.
Okay, right. Okay,
I can't believe. But if the wife listens to this one, I'm dead, folks.
Right.
So I obviously did that little video, and I was sitting watching the Royal Rumble, and the wife, who will not be named, was also just sort of checking in and out, looking up every now and again as she was scrolling on her interwebs. And she then saw this fella walking down to the ring, and she was just like, please tell me, Nick, that's not who you were imitating. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was just like, look at him and look at you. And I was like, what are you trying to see here? I was like, whoa, this is 2026 here. It was just like, hold on a second here. You know what I'm saying? But obviously she said I didn't do a good job.
Nick's wife.
Hashtag cancel Nick's wife.
I can't believe that. You see in today's lens, today's world, you can be whatever you want to be, Nick. Don't ever accept that.
Thank you. If
I'm
I want to
sorry.
march around like Femi Obi, then that's fine. Also, do you think he's related to Obi Femi Martins? That's one for the footballing fans out there, and I say football and I mean soccer. If you're listening in
Oh
America, you
no.
check out the old
Obafemi
Newcastle United
Martins.
and
I
Obi
remember
Femi
him.
Martins. What a guy!
That's not big lad scored like 3 goals. It was some
Here,
player.
I've just had a Spanish moment here. And this is unscripted, unspoken of. Let's let me hear this one, Timothy. So
All right.
Obafemi Martins, right?
Hmm.
He's just evolved into Obafemi like a Pokemon.
Oh my god. So, but I might have to get a photo of each of them and put them up for social media right now. Obafemi is an evolved Obafemi Martins. Breaking news here on Hot Tags Cold Takes. He used to stick the ball in the back of the net. Now he sticks his balls in the. Sorry. That's
Bork
the evolution.
Lesnar.
I'm Bork Laser. It's not Brock Lesnar. It's Bork Laser. I wish I could be Brock
I'll
Lesnar,
get it
but
right.
I'm not. But I can't even grow hair, so I don't even have a chance of becoming Bork Laser. Did you think? But listen, did you think that that segment was good? Was it a good segment?
It was a very good segment. And Lesnar, he sort of obviously really helped Obafemi there too, in the sense like I don't know if you saw the little clips and all. He's just like, here, put your foot on my chest and shit, and really make an impact. And like, say what you want about Lesnar, like the man he's a businessman first and foremost, but he knows how to sell. He knows how to draw in heat and attention, and he knows how to make a star. And he knows that Obafemi is going to be a star.
Absolutely, and he knows that if that's someone he doesn't mind taking a bump for, because he can see where they're going with this one. So I think you're right, and I think Bork Laser gets a lot of stick for being who people perceive him to be, but he actually isn't. So I agree with you on that one. One final note on Monday Night Raw. We had another Roman Punk storyline. I said 2 weeks ago on our last show that I'm enjoying the way they're doing this, but it is just a cut and paste of the same promo now every week. Only this week, last week we had, and who knows what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw. It's going to happen in a few hours from when we record this, but Roman called Punk old, and then Punk said, "Hey, little boy, get back in the ring, little boy." And Rome's like, yes, sir, Punk, I'll do that for you. So I think there were some weaknesses in last week's promo. Yeah.
Today's just about having fun.
Gimmick. This is going to be your new fucking gimmick, Nick.
Really?
So, last week on Raw, Roman Reigns, Punk, you're old. And then Punk was like, get back in the ring, Roman.
You get into my ring, is what he said to him, and he didn't mean the wrestling one either.
Hey. Okay.
Well,
we accept all
too
sorts
far.
of people.
Too far.
But yes, also. I don't want to see that. But if they want to, whatever they want to do backstage is entirely up to them.
I'm sure there's an audience out there that would like to see that, but I mean,
yeah, well, we'll
that's
not
neither here nor there.
Definitely not here. Anyway, that's
probably in the alternative universe of Cold Tags Hot. Where that is.
Yeah, Cold Tags Hot Takes. Yeah, there you go. Hot Takes. Shit.
But James, but what do you think of this episode currently so far? People are going to be tuning in and be like, I thought you were going to be talking about AEW, and here we are.
Oh, it's coming. AEW is coming. We are about 5 minutes away from AEW bashing. I promise you that we're 5 minutes away from AEW bashing.
We're living you up. That's literally it.
We are. In fact, like and subscribe now, man, and comment and tell us that you want it or something. I don't know. Is that not what people say?
Come on, Stan.
Yes. Yeah. Are you Stan or am I Mark? Right. Just like if you want us to hurry up, just comment, because we'll read it in the future and then come back in time and go quicker. It's as simple as that. Very quickly then, we'll do SmackDown from last week. They had a car crash, but they didn't show the car crash, so that makes me think it wasn't a real car crash, right? Where Drew McIntyre pulled Fatu out of the gimmick and stuff. Randy Orton sang his own theme tune, which was pretty much the only thing I took away from his promo this week. R-Truth has won championship gold in 2026.
That was a good moment now, because it looked like Damian Priest didn't have an idea, didn't have a clue that was going to happen. Like his reaction looked actually genuine. So it did.
That's but look. I think it's pretty cool. Anytime I'd put the title on Truth. Fuck it. Just have him honestly. Just interject him in the Roman Reigns CM Punk match. Just
Book it.
Just do it.
Book it.
Fuck it. Book it. WrestleMania. R-Truth comes down, delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle to Roman Reigns' knee, and then covers him. That's it. That's the whole match.
Five
That's all you're getting.
truffle shuffle, is it?
Five truffles, snuffle, sluffle. And then I was actually watching. You mentioned your wife. I was watching that tag match with my wife, and my wife sat up. And, why is he dressed like John Cena? I says, "That's Ron Cena." It's Ron. He's doing all his moves. Yeah, that's the point. And then we got a divorce because if you're not going to accept that.
Did you not explain that this was John's gimmick change? Did you not explain this?
I said to her, he's taken over the mantle of the 5 moves of doom. He is Ron Cena, and Ron Cena has won the championship. And I was having a bit of fun before I fell asleep tweeting on our tweet. What is it even called these days? Xing? What is it?
X to the Z.
X with a Z on our X Twitter. And Danhausen stole $20 for paid Danhausen. $20 up.
From us?
No, he stole it off
I'll tweet him right now.
Your woman Candace or whatever her name is, he just said, "Can I have $20?" And she was like, "Yeah." That was pretty much the whole promo. 2 final notes on SmackDown: Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson had a rap battle, which was, to be fair, pretty funny. I'm not sure what to make of that. That's obviously going to be your eyeball match for WrestleMania. We know what special attraction or whatever. Right. What's that?
Piss break? Is that what we call it these days?
Probably, yeah. And then it'll be all like, wow, Jelly Roll was so good in the ring. And then Jelly Roll had a backstage moment with Randy Orton where I think he tried to channel, that scene in Rocky where he's talking to his son.
James.
Hi.
James. If Jelly doesn't win that match with a Jelly Roll-up...
Why is he not doing sponsorship of Jelly Donuts and stuff? There's a whole market here. We need better marketing.
It's just hit me there when you were talking. Like, if he doesn't win that match against Kit, because obviously it's going to happen, if he doesn't win with what's called a Jelly Roll-Up, or if Michael Cole doesn't scream, "It's Jelly with the Jelly Roll-Up!"
No, Michael Cole has to call it so straight, though. Holy shit! It's a Jelly Roll-Up! And he's just flopped on top of him, rolled over him.
That is the most toxic thing I've ever seen!
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the finish. We've just booked the finish. They've just had to rewrite WrestleMania because we've just said that. Last thing, Jelly Roll tried to be Rocky backstage to Randy Orton, and I literally sat there and was like, "Hurry up and finish! Hurry up and finish! Hurry up and finish!" He just kept rhyming on. That was pretty poor. So if you want to go watch Jelly Roll trying to be super Sylvester Stallone inspiring backstage to Randy Orton, and then get bored of it almost instantly, there is a promo specifically for that, so please go and find it. Nick, I've run out of notes on WWE. I'm not really interested in WWE. I want to talk about AEW with you, and that's the first and last time I'm going to say that. I honestly, well, maybe not, unless we can have some fun with it. Right, before we move on, everybody, thank you very much for liking and subscribing. We're going to get stuck straight into some serious Spanish now.
That's all you're getting. You can catch episode 3 of Hot Takes Cold Takes coming out on Wednesday, 25th of March, wherever you get your podcasts. Get ready to listen, because that AEW bash is going to be a great one. Trust me, we done nothing but laugh and talk crap. We'll see you then. Let's go!
Hot takes, cold takes, we tag in. The world shakes from the couch to the cage. 2 friends about to change the game. Hot takes, cold takes, whoa. Every rant, every joke, shock the world with the madness from our mouths. Press play, let the cat